The last page is probably the most simple page in the system, but I do think it is one of the most powerful ones, and that is the personal development page. Feel free to change the name. I know that when I was going through my personal development, before I even knew what that was, I really didn't like the word personal development. It just sounded blah. But I now see the value in working on yourself and just how much that can really change your life. So before I talk about this forever, because I really could, let's jump right in and show you what I mean. Welcome to the personal development page. This is honestly my favorite page. It is the page that I use for goals and journaling. And I know that both of those things might have just made you go, ooh, I don't want to do either of that. The beauty of it is it's on a whole separate page. You can change the name and you never have to look at it if that is something that you are not ready for or that you do not jive with. However, I would suggest giving it a try and starting slow, because what I'm about to show you has completely changed my life in so many ways. The first section that we have here is our goals, and we have it in sections like this so that if you want to only see the things that you've done already, and maybe you like reverse goal, maybe you're just tracking cool stuff that you've done, that's okay too. It doesn't have to be something that you set up and say, I'm going to do this. It could be something that you set up and say, look what I've done. There's a completed goals section here. If you mark the goal as done, it will show up in this completed goals area. We also have an in progress. In progress are things I'm currently working towards. I'm working on, they're going well. I also have a needs attention section. Let's say for a while, I was reading 3 times a week and all of a sudden I kind of fell off the wagon. When I go to check in with my goals, I'm going to go, oh, I have not been reading 3 times a week. I'm going to put this in the needs attention section. And then over the next 2 weeks, I'm going to focus more on reading, because goals are things you should want to do. You want to do, right? I want to be somebody who reads 3 times a week. Sometimes I forget. This helps me stay on top of it. I also really always struggle with flossing. It is just so hard for me. That is something that I always kind of have in the needs attention, just to make sure that I'm thinking about it and that it's top of mind for me. If I decide I don't want to do something anymore, I was Pelotoning 3 times a week. Now I'm doing a different workout. I don't want this anymore. I'm just going to put it on pause. Maybe I'll come back to it. Maybe I won't. Maybe I planned this at the beginning of the year and then I decided that I wanted to do something else. It's going to go in the pause section. And then we also have our not started. Goals, by the way, can be fun things. It doesn't have to be something that is scary or big, or it can maybe be you have a goal to go to a new state or to take a trip, to get a tattoo. Maybe by the end of the year, you want to get a new pet. Those can be really fun things that can help you feel good about achieving things so that you can do harder and bigger things farther down the line. The way that I do my goals is I look at these every 2 weeks. I have a recurring task. It's actually already set up in this system. Every 2 weeks on a Saturday, I get a task to come and look at my goals. And all I do is look at them and I go, okay, I'm not really doing this right now. I'm going to put this in needs attention because it's really something I need to work on. But I have been super good about flossing this month, so that's going to go over there to in progress. And then next month when I check it, oh, okay, I've been reading a lot. That doesn't need to be in the needs attention section anymore. That is good. I'm now in the in progress section. But I haven't made a YouTube video all month. I'm going to put this in the needs attention section so that this month I focus on making some YouTube videos. You get the idea. That's how I goal track. I think it's very ADHD friendly, but if 20-year-old me heard the words that are coming out of my mouth in all of these videos, she would be like, ew. She wouldn't even be here. My former self, I was never somebody that did goals or personal development. Like, ugh, that was the faces I made with that. But I do think that this is a really ADHD friendly way to make sure that you're kind of staying on top of stuff and make it fun. It doesn't have to be like, stuff that is big, and put stuff in that you do that you didn't even think of. Did you get into college? Boom. That's a completed goal. Did you start your business? Boom, completed goal. Hire your first employee. The other thing that I am extremely passionate about, extremely, is these journal questions that I created called monthly reviews. Now, they are not very complex. These journal questions are, you can write a little, you can write a lot. I have been doing these questions every month for a whole year and like a year and a half. It is amazing the amount of change that it has made for myself. I no longer feel like my life is buzzing by, like whizzing by. I no longer forget things. I can go back and look at it. By writing things down, it forces me to think about the good experiences that I have, the things that I'm learning. I don't forget stuff anymore. I don't forget what was happening. I don't forget what I was doing in my business and my personal life, me and my husband. Like, it's just so nice. And when I tell you, this takes me less than 20 minutes per month. Less than 20 minutes per month. I know every single person watching this video right now has 20 minutes a month that they can spare. And you will see, try it for 1 month, and I guarantee you will see an impact. You will see an impact and you will be like, whoa, that's crazy. And again, the recurring tasks in Notion are set up so every like 30th/1st of the month, it will give you a task that says monthly reviews. Go in here, fill it out. At the 15th of the month, it will give you another task that says monthly reviews. Go in here, fill it out. It's brainless. You don't even have to think about it. It just tells you to do it. You do it, and then you have this beautiful recollection of your life that literally took you less than the time it takes most of you to drive to work most days, probably. That's monthly reviews. It already is set up with all of 2024 and all of 2025 in here that you can just add your answers in. And like I said, write a little or write a lot. It's up to you. Even if you write a little, I guarantee it will still be helpful for you. That's a personal development page. It's not really as scary as it sounds. And it really will help you become the person that you want to be, the person that you know and I know you can be. This is a slow, friendly way to get there.